Next up is exercise 16, using trend lines to forecast future performance. In this particular exercise, the challenge is to determine if our current hiring trend line will produce the desired result of 150 total hires by month 15. So let's take a quick look at the data. As you can see on the left-hand side, we have months 1 through 15, and those corresponding to the fiscal months, and the hiring actions completed for each month through month 12. That's as far as we've gotten. We are currently at month 12. As you can see in cells D10 through D21, these cells contain the cumulative totals of our hiring to date, resulting in the 115 total. Our question is, if we extend this trend line out through month 15, will we hit our desired result? To determine that, we'll need to create a forecast. So we'll click on cell E22. I'll enter the formula and be back in a bit to explain. So the formula in cell E22 is the forecast linear formula, and it links the months in cells A10 through A21 with the cumulative totals in cells D10 through D21, producing the forecast for October of 120 hires. We'll then extend that formula down through months 15. We will link the forecast to the trend line chart. So clicking on cell H12, we'll link that to cell E22, the subsequent cell to E23, and the following cell to E. And as you can see, we've now carried forward that forecast for months 13, 14, and 15 into that trend line analysis. Next, we're going to insert a chart that will allow us to display that data visually. So to insert a chart, we're going to click on a cell outside of our data range. Very important that we don't grab any cell inside the data range. And we're going to click Insert. You'll find the chart, and we're going to select the scatter with straight lines and markers. Click on that chart. It should produce a blank chart. We'll move that to where it's a bit more visible. And the data entered in the chart involves a formula, so I'll be back in a second to demonstrate that formula. Next, we're going to select Chart Design, select Data. That will bring up this source, Select Data Source box. We'll add Series 1, and Series 1 will be linked to cell D9, and that will produce the cumulative positions filled series. The X values are linked to cells A10 through A21. That is the months. And then the Y values are linked to cells D10 through D21. That is the cumulative positions filled, again, both months and positions filled through September. We'll click OK, and that will produce this cumulative positions filled box. We've now created a trend line that shows the actual months filled through month 12. Now we need to add a linear trend line. So to accomplish that task, we're going to click Chart Design, Add Chart Element, Trend Line, and we will select Linear Trend Line. As you can see, that produces that linear trend line, which traces the actual trend line. We're now going to expand our view so that this is a little easier to pick up because it's a bit hard to see at this scale. And now I'm going to click that linear trend line, and by double clicking it, I produce this format trend line box. So a couple notes on the format trend line box. First, I have selected linear. In the forward column, I'm going to put the number 3. In the backward column, I'm going to leave at 0, because again, we only want to project forward those next 3 months. I'm going to ask Excel to display the equation on the chart and to display the r squared on the chart. So the r squared represents the fit of the line, how closely it fits to the trend line, and the y equation represents the slope of the line. We're now going to enter those data into the cumulative positions filled projection. I'll be back in a moment to enter those results. Now we have gone into the trendline analysis. We have entered in the trendline equation, the r squared value. We have demonstrated the projected shortfall by entering in the formula H15 minus H14. That is the target minus the 15-month forecast. And we have changed the title of the chart to Cumulative Civilian Hiring Trend. So that is exercise 15, developing a trend line. Now it's your turn. Please turn to exercise 15.